city's North Shore. This is Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Got a good one here today as part of our John Madden Thanksgiving Celebration Series between the Buffalo Bills and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started, and we're underway from Pittsburgh. Kenneth Gainwell now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And they're brought out by the league's elder statesman. Drafted back in 2005, now in his 40s and still going strong, Aaron Rodgers.
Well, love him or hate him, Rodgers not ready to leave the league until he's satisfied with how his final chapter reads. He didn't get the storybook ending he wanted last year, taking another run at channeling all that doubt into success one final time. Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble, but the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Rodgers is hit, the ball is loose. But I believe a Steeler was first to that football. They make the recovery and keep possession.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's third and long. Third and long for him here. Ooh, and almost an opening drive pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it, so the potential turnover winds up on the ground. Does, though, bring up fourth down. The Steelers set to punt it. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Snap comes in slow, and they block it. And they will score. Trouble with the snap, and they're not just able to block it in time, but take it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown. They got there, they blocked the kick, Brock, and then absolute chaos ensued.
Yeah, look at the mad scramble to go get that ball. And then as he took off with it towards the end zone. What a wild, frankly, what a fun play to watch. Well, at least for one team. The other side, that's a painful gaffe they'd rather soon forget.
Bass now to kick this away. On the return, it's Jalen Warren. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Well, Brock, this game, like all of our games this week, one piece of our John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. A way that the NFL and all of us here at EA Sports honor a legendary figure in the history of this game on a holiday he held dear. So for Brock, myself, everybody on our great EA Sports crew, hope you had an excellent Thanksgiving, everybody. And oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out! Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Oh, close call there. All set now, 1st and 10.
The offense retains possession.
Play fake, here's Rodgers. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Taylor rapping to pick that one off.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Great team defense here. Got to him right as he was about to let that football fly, Brock, and the hit leads to a pick by their safety.
And an easy pick at that one, Kate. Not take anything away from who actually intercepted it, but that turnover was all about the guys up front. And one thing I love about today's game in analytics, we got more than just sacks. We get QB pressures, we get QB hits because we've seen the impact they can have, an impact that was felt right there with that INT.
So here come the Bills for their opening drive. They're led out by the reigning NFL MVPs. Finished top 5 in voting 4 of the last 5 seasons, Josh Allen.
He won the MVP award. We all knew he'd capture at some point of his career. And to me, Katie really did so because he further elevated everybody around him. That's what MVPs do. It's exactly what Josh did a season ago.
And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First down of the game for James Cook. And they'll stop him after a short gain of the 13. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Cook. And he's fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. A 5-yard pickup on the play.
Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Brought in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills parlay the interception into points. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Bass on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Steelers nothing.
Bass now to kick this away. Warren with the return here. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throw here, 3rd down. This is Metcalf working that right side. And this one doesn't go far. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making a stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Here comes the Bills offense for their 2nd drive of the game. And this game is comfortably in hand early. They take possession with a 14-0 lead. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Allen on the play action. Big strike downfield to Coleman. The 30. The 10. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 20-zip lead. Keon Coleman, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills push their lead to 21-zip already. Bass now to kick this away. On the return, here's Gainwell. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And things are really getting away from them, so an important moment here to try and get a sustained possession going. Rodgers going to throw on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Second down now. They need 7.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
Rodgers from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series, and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Takes it in at the 21. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand. That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Catch is made, it's Jalen Hyatt. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Buffalo.
Allen fires out wide, complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. No one's around him. He's got space. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Bills have a first down.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Bills.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll try the right side with Cook. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Brought down behind the line.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
And it's 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
14 yards. And the Bills first down. 1st and goal, Buffalo.
Batted away at the line. Incomplete. He didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Got 3 tight ends out there now. Here's 3rd and goal.
2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Back to throw now, Allen. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Bass's kick is good. And that's our final moment of the opening quarter. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. It's a laugher so far, 24-0. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Warren with the return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Steelers offense headed out. And coming off 3 and out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. To the air on first down. Rodgers. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is 2nd and long. Working out of the gun. Oh, no, he lost control of another one. And the offense is there to recover. still stuck inside their own 10. So they dodge the turnover, but still third and pretty long. They've got to figure out. Trying to get down, that's a line ball, bouncing near the goal line. And they cover it, but dangerously close to that goal line. They're set up at their own 5. Punting unit out now. And he's going to try to avoid having a second one blocked here. And he gets it away from his end zone. Collects this at the 32. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Bills set to take over offensively. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
At the 46-yard line.
Cook trying this one up the gut. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Got his man. Shakir has it. Keeps himself upright. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills running away with it in the 2nd quarter. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills grow their lead yet again.
Steelers, nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. On the return, here's Gainwell. Escapes a defender. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
For a Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10.
Rodgers to throw. Hits him on the out route. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic 1st down. Blitz coming for Rodgers. Finds his back, Jaylen Warren. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. He takes this forward a little to about the 39. Jabril Peppers bringing that one to an end. 3rd down, and they need to get 10. Throwing again, Rodgers. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they were able to convert despite that errant snap.
I think we're all a little surprised he was able to convert that try. It looked like they were not going to be able to get the ball down with that inaccurate snap. I don't talk about poise a lot of times for a kicker, but he just showed it and paid dividends.
Brandon Condrington to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Play action now, Allen. Look at that power, deep left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Incomplete. Darius Slay on the coverage.
Here's Cook. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's good for a Bills first down.
Play action now with Allen. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Incomplete. Darius Slay on the coverage.
And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Ooh, he put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete.
Dude, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
When you talk to kickers about kicking field goals of this length, they will tell you, Kate, you got to keep it a little lower and you got to drive it. But you still got to be accurate. Basically, all the pieces got to come together like they just did to hit from that distance.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. First down throw here by Rodgers. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up second down.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Blue 58! Renegade the Nana!
Pressure coming. Rodgers. Completed to his running back. Spins out of one stop. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Here's Rodgers. Connects on the crosser. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there, and that earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Wow, it's free again! And this is scooped up by the Bills. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. That's complete to Coleman out left. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow their lead off the turnover. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills continue piling onto this lead. Bass now to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Has him on the quick hitter, and they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Rogers from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
They motion the tight end over. 3rd and 2. Rogers. And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up 4th down. Corliss Waitman out there again to punt this away. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Ooh, snaps a little off, but he adjusts and sends it away. And this one hits first at the 3 before continuing on into the end zone for a touchback. The Bills and Khalil Shakir headed out on offense now. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. Dancing past him. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Bills.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen here, and you never know what you're going to get in the NFL. Sometimes it goes down to the wire. Other times, it's blowout city, like what this game is shaping up to be. But hey, anything can happen, so let's go to the second half. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Here's hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. Now Boswell on to send this away. Cotterington now to return it. Making some progress here. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. The Bills and Keon Coleman running out to the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen on the play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Back to the air, Allen. And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. That brings up 3rd down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Allen on 3rd down. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game, even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down. None of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person that when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. In the red zone now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Here's a give to Cook. It looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
Derek Browning on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Bass's kick is good. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Bass now to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And they're going to need to play for pride or for something to build on for next week, Brock, because this game seems out of reach, even though we've got a full quarter still to go. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's good for us Steelers.
Rodgers off the play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Roman Wilson reels it in. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
And the Steelers 1st down.
They'll throw again, Rodgers. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Working out of the gun, here's Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 14.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Boswell able to knock it through. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. New set of downs for him from the 31. On 1st down, Allen. This one's quickly to Shakir. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
1st down.
Play action now, Allen. Here he goes again. Looks through and breaks away. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game.
Kate, that is simply put, perfect play action right there. That action drew the eyes of those defenders, and he was able to throw that ball right over their heads.
Bass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills tack on 7 more to their lead.
Steelers 6,
Pass now to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers offense headed out. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. To the air on first down. Rodgers. Catch. Lost control of another one. And this is scooped up by the Bills. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
Allen setting up play action. Ooh, almost to throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. So play number one almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number two has in store. Second down, Allen throwing again. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
He was defended by Jalen Ramsey.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Now Allen off the play action. Hyatt with the grab. And we might be close to this league growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Another snap from the 8 here, it's second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
Play action now with Allen. This is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. His fourth receiving score of the game. And that is his fourth touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers. And it's been done less than 50 times in league history. That one splits the uprights. And the Bills continue adding on to that lead. Bass now to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10. Rodgers from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Warren running between the tackles. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
A loss of 1. It's now third and 5.
To throw, Rodgers. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
Yards on the play.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
For a Steelers first down.
Rodgers to throw. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Offense is set. First and 10.
Another Steelers first down.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Wilkins on the stop. A loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the Bills' 28-yard line.
Pressure coming. Rodgers loses it again. But I believe a Steeler was first to that football. They make the recovery and keep possession. Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's third and long.
319, look again!
They're in long for him here. Wow, it's free again! And this is scooped up by the Bills. Hits the 20. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Bills stretch their lead on the final play of the third. No one else you'd rather have scooping up that loose football. Somebody who could do some damage with it on a return.
Yeah, some poor fortune right there offensively. There was nobody there to, number one, make the recovery, or number two, make a solid tackle on that speedster. Once he got the return going, that fumble was headed all the way home.
Bass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Well, no real answers for that one. I can't imagine you would do that intentionally for any reason. Can you? Yeah, no, but some excellent field position awarded for that kick out of bounds. Warren here from the gun. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
Warren once more. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. So the good work to defend the pass canceled out by a mistake in the pass rush as they get him for roughing the passer.
58. Here we go, check him out.
First down throw here by Rodgers. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty.
319.
They'll run here following the penalty. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long.
3rd down and long.
319.
To throw is Rodgers. Loses it again. But I believe a Steeler was first to that football. They make the recovery and keep possession. So out now comes the punter. Corliss Waitman will kick it away. And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt fights deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half.
Brown 80.
They'll run it with Cook. Drifting ever closer to their goal line as he winds up backwards to his own 5. Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 5-yard line.
This is headed perilously close to their end zone, Brock. That tackle sends him backwards to the 4. Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Pitch dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down.
Formation for the Bills.
Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. Fair catch, but we can see both a flag and a punter on the ground. Let's see if this is a call for 5 or 15 yards. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. This drive should have been over, partner, but running into the punter gives them new life and this first down. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up second down.
Incomplete. He was defended by Brandon Echols.
Allen on the play action. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down. To the air on third and long. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down. Slow snap, but he's able to get this one away. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down.
It's now third down and 9 yards to go.
Air it out on third. It's caught by Wilson. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. It's third and long. Here's Rodgers. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Matt Milano in to pick it off. And the Bills have the football a little shy of 10, but well into the red zone.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Rod lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11.
At the 12-yard line.
This is Cook on the handoff. And some nice running there. Gets him 8. Third down coming up.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Another one for Cook.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
A 21-yard attempt.
Bass's kick is good. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
You get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Fields the hard squib kick. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And all game they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. The drive with Warren. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
At the 27-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rogers. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Jabril Peppers on the coverage.
319.
Here he goes, third and long. And the Bills get to him. He's brought down. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Ooh, snap came in slow, but he got it away. Breaks the tackle. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Bills and Khalil Shakir headed out on offense now. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. This is Cook, and he's bottled up the line on the final play before the 2-minute warning. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Bills authoring a blowout here. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Allen looking to throw. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down. Throw here, third down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for him. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. They'll go again with Warren. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
Well, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. First and 10 from the 32.
That's good for us Steelers.
Staying between the tackles with Gainwell. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20. Now here's Rogers. Wow, it's free again! But I believe a Steeler was first to that football. They make the recovery and keep possession. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And with the start they had in that first quarter, Brock, it is no surprise to see them come away with a victory at the end. They really did all they could to put this out of reach early. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Pittsburgh.